Still some color, share some skin, still some color. Wait a minute. Oh, white people got a tan. That's what it is. That's what it is. That may be all I need. Season finale Sunday. We gon' smoking up in New Orleans, and I'll never wanna leave. That may be all I see. Mom and smoke a blunt with me. You know you want to watch the finale, darling, on Sunday morning, live from New Orleans. Hey! Off the top! Man, season 3 has been great. As we are coming onto our penultimate episode, we have our season finale on Sunday. Sweetheart! Let's get it popping. Good morning. It's time for another episode of Awake and Bake with BeMo. Yeah. It's our last Thursday, y'all. If you didn't know, if you haven't been watching the stories, this is our last Thursday. We're having our season finale this Sunday, live from New Orleans, 8 o'clock Central Time. That's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be having our... Are you humming? Oh, wow. Go ahead. Keep on. We are putting an end to season 3. It's been such a good time. Actually, season 3 might be my favorite season so far. But we got to go, y'all. We got to take another 6-8 week break. Can I be honest on my own show? We done ran out of time. Your boy BeMo the mogul out here mogling. I done ran out of time. I simply do not have an hour in the morning anymore for another 6 to 8 weeks. So we're going to take a quick break. And this is fine because we always do better in the fall anyway. So we want to thank you for those of you who are early right now, all my early listeners. I don't know if Truck is here. All my early listeners, we want to thank you. Here's
Owen, Victoria, and Geronimo. See,
these my people.
Yeah.
These the true wake and bake with BeMo nights because they woke up and here I am. So we are definitely going to take a season break, 6 to 8 weeks, just to reset our gauges, relook at some things, get our marking together for season 4. We want to make some technological advances in the meantime. Who knows? Maybe we'll be in a different place. Although feel like we've been saying for the last 2 seasons, we gonna be in a different place, y'all. But we keep coming back to this bum ass wall, not the art on the wall, which is beautiful.
Well, it's a different wall. We were at that wall before.
And we were.
Yeah.
I got to do something. I got to do something about the black and white because I feel like people don't think I have dynamic artwork when they see the reels and it's right here, or when they see the Instagram and it's right here, and all you can see is the black and white. Ciao.
You got it.
I got Jada, I got KMJ, I got Hottest Girl, I got Green Euphorias. I don't even know that young man's name, or that guy, or the dude in yellow, but I got maps. So as we are starting the show, we want to give a shout out, as always, to our good people at the Washington Informer Bridge, WIBridgeDC.com, or at WIBridgeDC on all social media platforms. Make sure you check them out to get all the local news, black-based news updates in blackness. The Washington Informer, if you didn't know, is a generational paper. Generational paper. This podcast, believe it or not, is the outcome of generational wealth. My little dramatic pause was a little too long. My bad. Out of practice. Just woke up. But this podcast is a result of generational wealth, and that's thanks to the Washington Informer and its generational wealth outcome, which is the bridge. Hence, here we are. We appreciate you, Lafayette, huh? And it's black owned, and it's a black woman who's the editor in chief. When I met her, I said, you remind me of a better J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man. You're just better. You're black and you're better. So shout out to them. I also we're going to do one last Ganjelier review of my good people at Gifted Curators. I'll wait to wax poetic then, but I want to shout out our people at Street Lawyer Service, SLS DC. We want to thank y'all for supporting season 3. We want to thank you, Dave, my man Dave Ross. Dave has actually been a huge supporter of the show. First person to get us press, first person to get us a sponsorship. Actually, Jack was our first sponsor. Second person to get us a sponsorship. So we appreciate you, Dave. Your punk ass ain't watching.
He was our first Ganjelier sponsor.
He was our first Ganjelier sponsor. So we appreciate you, Dave. I don't know how I got an Uncle Ruckus friend. I don't know how Grandpa and Uncle Ruckus became friends, but now I see. And I want to appreciate you for that, Dave. Dave is the most racist man I know. Quick story. Dave is in charge of a gallery right now, owns a gallery space, right? There are black vendors in this gallery space. One of the black vendors in the gallery space is called Capital Vintage. 2 light-skinned brothers. On the first day that these light-skinned brothers is moving in their stuff into the gallery and their mother is with them, what does Dave call them to their face? Step it and fetch it. This is the type of racist man that I'm talking about. We appreciate you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. But we have some... Wait, I do all the pre-roll stuff?
Sponsor, the rent.
Oh, that's right. And, it's the last day of the month. Right? We need a little help on the rent. So if you want to put a little something down, go to BeMoAuthentic.com/Durent, DARENT. Put a little something down, become a Wake and Bake with BeMo Night, which I'm telling you, in the 6 to 8 weeks that we off, the Patreon is about to blow up. Because I ain't no way in the world I'm just gonna not talk to people. So we might have some unedited reviews, you know what I'm saying? We might put up some blog posts. The lady of the house might have some recipes and some alchemy that you can try out in the meantime, in between time. So definitely check out BeMoAuthentic.com/Durent, DARENT. Put a little something on the show, put a little something on the Patreon, get some extended access, and it'll be good. I think I did it. Did I do everybody? I did everybody? Shout out to season 3 for having us actually have a organized show where we have to have segments. If you want to see season 1, we just came on here and started talking.
I don't even think we had topics for it.
Nah, we just talking. Gonna talk till the camera go off. So we appreciate the organization. Now let's get to the show. Okay. We have 3 things we want to talk about this morning. The last thing that we're going to talk about, we're actually going to do a little bit of a best of. We're going to go through some of our scenes on OBS and just show you some of our favorite sources of culture that have happened in season 3. Of course, we have our final Paul Robeson Negroes of the Week Award. We got 2 Paul Robeson Negroes of the Week Award. If you can guess them, they are brother and sister. I gave it away? Let's see if the people can guess it, okay? Hopefully. These niggas is American. They don't know their blackness. They may not know they...
BB and CC Lawrence.
I like her. You stupid. BB and CC Winans. That's who our Paul Robeson nigga. We done gave it away. Oh, Lord. Okay. Now, let me come down, because the first thing we got to talk about is something that is a little more solemn and upsetting. We had a conversation, I think it might have been 2 months ago, when the original draft leaked, and we were discussing if we should abolish the Supreme Court. And as I said it out loud, let me just refresh some of the evidence. In this article that I read, I believe it was in The Atlantic, it made this argument that Supreme Court should be abolished because the only thing that it actually does is ruin America. There has been no one thing, minus maybe this thing we're going to talk about, that has positively affected the lives of Americans that has come out of the Supreme Court. If you think about it, Plessy versus Ferguson was a reaction to a court case that was upholding Jim Crow. And then Brown versus Education was a reaction to Plessy versus Ferguson. Now that we see that Supreme Court laws focused around the 14th Amendment are under attack, it now seems like these things that were permanent, Brown versus Board of Education and Roe v. Wade, or Loving versus Virginia, or what's it called? I don't know the name of the case, but it's the gay marriage. I forgot what the actual name is. It's not gay marriage, it's something else. It's equitable marriage. I forget the actual term. Forgive me, y'all. I'm not up on my DEI terms at the moment. But there's the Gay Marriage Act. All these things are reactions to lawsuits that were brought on by the American people because the American law has restricted rights in a particular way. So the argument asked, should the Supreme Court be abolished? And as we look at the recent decisions, it just seems like, what the fuck we got a government for? What the fuck why are we electing legislators and officials to create laws if, one, while they're in Congress, they won't create no laws, and if, two, the people who actually make laws are the individuals who are the Supreme Court, the individuals we didn't vote for, the people who were named by a man who was impeached twice and lost the popular vote. If these individuals have the say-so of what happens to the American people, I don't believe these individuals should be in that position. I thought we was a democracy. Now, I'm not here to stand up on the principles of America and the republic that is, but I thought we at least had some type of representation. You know who black ass I don't see? And you know what's crazy? Judge Brown Jackson was not part of the decision. She's still in her training. I don't know if she got to go through orientation. Got the first 90 days or whatever. So stupid. But before her, and even with her a little bit, I don't see my black ass on. Right. I don't see my black ass up there. Mm-hmm. I don't even see most people up there. I see oldness. I see old white people. And, you know, we have some Latinos, but they're still older. I wonder if we ever have a Supreme Court justice under the age of 25 and broke. I want that nigga to think about some decisions. Maybe not good decisions. Maybe not, actually, now that I think about it, because now I'm thinking about my 25-year-old self who was broke. I was making some bad decisions.
It's not the Supreme Court, but wasn't AOC broke when she started?
I don't know, but she went to the Met, so.
True. Yeah, I think she was like a waitress or something before.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know no broke niggas that went to the Met, though.
No.
No. So the terrible thing has happened after 50 years of women's rights and abortion rights. Roe v. Wade has been overturned officially. 6 Supreme Court justices overruled the findings that were happened 50 years ago. And if I can be honest, because I feel like being honest on the show is part of the gag, if you will, if I'm to use the language of my LGBTQ brothers. I studied Roe v. Wade in college as I was preparing to go to law school or be a pre-law student. I studied constitutional law, which means I had to read the decisions of Roe v. Wade, and that is the last time when I was 19. I think was the last time I refreshed my positions on Roe v. Wade. Mm-hmm. I've always been a pro-choice kind of guy because. Y'all might not know this. I don't even like infants. I don't even like newborns. I've always been pro-choice. And in 2019, I think I was pro-choice because that's what women wanted. But my mother called me the other day. And she reminded me of some things. I'm not going to put her business out on the stream. But she reminded me of some things that every choice is not the same choice. Right. And she said something to me that has actually stuck with me for a while. And she said, no man has ever laid on that table. Mm-hmm. And so when I hear gentlemen in my community and around the world saying that they're pro-life, I'm just like, why? Right. Why? Like, for you, it's not a binary decision. Mm-hmm. For you, it's not a choice or somebody else making a choice for you. For you, it sounds like you need to shut the fuck up and let women lead the way. Right. Which to me, is a pro-choice situation. My mother said that no man has ever laid on that table, and that put some things into context. She told me about some decisions of the friends in her life as she's grown up and seen what the powers of Roe v. Wade, that empowered choice, has given women to do. And then she broke down crying on the phone because it was just so much stress and trauma and pain in this situation. The problems of, I couldn't imagine being in a place where my life was in danger and a choice to save my own life was taken away from me. Right. I think when we think about abortions, I think the first thing that comes to mind is y'all think about some 18-year-old girl who's in trouble that don't want to be pregnant no more.
Right.
And she's irresponsible. She refused to take accountability for your actions, and now she's using the abortion clinic as her way, as her primary source of contraception. I think I can confidently say, and lady of the house, you definitely let me know if I'm tripping. I don't think there's a woman on the planet who's using abortion as their primary source of contraception.
No.
I can't fathom why people even think that way. Right. So, okay, what you saying, BeMo? So if there is this piece of your logic in your head that says that abortion is a primary source of contraception, if we remove that out the way and we put abortion back in the place of emergency contraception, then I think we have to realize that the choice to abort a pregnancy is an emergency. Mm-hmm. And that just like if you would walk into the emergency room, you're not going to see all gunshot wounds. Everybody not going to have a broken leg. Everybody not even going to be there because they want to be there. Right. Excuse me. Some people going to be there because that's their last choice. Mm-hmm. If we put abortions back in the place of emergency procedures, how would you be pro-life? Right. Every one of these decisions and every one of these choices to go down this path of terminating a pregnancy is different. And a one-size-all solution ain't gonna cut it. Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, as my homegirl Danielle reminds me in her Instagram stories, and as George Carlin is speaking to me right now, what the fuck are rights? Right. Like, what are rights? So Roe v. Wade is stricken down. Does that mean that all abortions stop?
Not at all.
Not at all. It means that safe abortions are limited.
Yeah, they don't have, right.
So then what do we do? What did we truly do? Nothing but penalize and criminalize women who have to make probably the toughest choices of their life. You can live or you can face 90 years in jail. And so as I'm sitting here spouting my pro-choice rhetoric, I'm seeing there are a lot of celebrities, Kimberly Elise, who are choosing to step out and be pro-life. And I don't understand why you would do that.
Right.
Yes, I do. I understand why you do that. Niggas want to be right.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas want to be, and I don't mean nigga, people want to be right. And they feel like the right thing to do is to protect the innocent.
Mm-hmm. If they're protecting the innocent, then
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because they don't never want to have that conversation. Right. We want to protect the innocent, but God forbid they be above a day old.
Okay.
Trash. There's a lot of people that spouting these thoughts, and I'm just thinking like, why? Why is being right and being righteous have so much weight in comparison to just being empathetic towards the people around you? Why must you be correct? Why would you celebrate, even if you don't agree with the practice of abortion, why would you celebrate the continuation of unhealthy birthing practices then?
Right.
Has it just been too long? Do we forget all the women who died giving themselves abortions 50 years ago? I guess we need to see that happen again. I guess mothers need to die. We already have shortages on everything that mothers need.
Right.
Tampons to formula. I guess we don't need the life of mothers anymore.
Oh, but there's another aspect of this. So patients with lupus and I think rheumatoid arthritis, they use, what's it called? Whatever the drug that is used for abortions, they also use that because it helps, so they won't have access to this anymore because...
Really?
Right. So it's not just...
It's not even just abortions.
Right.
Wow. Holy 1950.
It's called methotrexate or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
We can fact check.
Yeah.
We don't owe y'all the truth and 100% facts. We're trying to get to the point, though.
Yeah,
That's interesting. I don't know. This whole thing is trash. This whole Roe v. Wade thing is trash. And then Clarence Thomas putting in his decision that, hey, yeah, you know what? Anything else that was decided by the 14th Amendment, we're also going to look at that and see if that's an interpretation of the 14th Amendment. If you can have due process for these certain interpretations of the 14th Amendment, which are usually surround around like social practices. So 14th Amendment cases include Roe v. Wade. They also include interracial marriage and same-sex marriage as well. So it's interesting that Clarence Thomas comes out and says, yeah, we want to look at all these things in the 14th Amendment, but not the things that affect himself, such as Loving versus Virginia. Now, I done seen the new NBA, okay? I done seen all these, I done seen all my interracial brothers. I seen all my biracial brothers out here with their dark-skinned fathers. I done seen this. I don't know how I feel about the striking down of Loving versus Virginia, but I know you can't be a hypocrite. I know you're supposed to be a judge. I know you're supposed to be objective.
Right.
Get this nigga Clarence Thomas the fuck out of here, bro. The worst Supreme Court justice of all time. You know how there was the last man, the last man in time? Clarence Thomas is the opposite of him. He gives me the negative. I have so much negative emotion towards Clarence Thomas. I just be like, ugh.
Can he be impeached? Like, is that
yes! Punk ass Democrats won't do shit though. Anyway, we got any comments? I'm tired of talking about Roe v. Wade. As I begin to roll this blunt.
Okay, so earlier,
Yeah.
you said, mark my words, one day I'm going to win the Paul Robeson Negro of the Week award.
You will, Drew. You will. Mark my words.
He also says, Ketanji Brown Jackson just got there. We need more of her and less Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, we do.
Talk about that one woman that thanked Trump for saving white lives and how banning abortion helps white supremacy.
Shit. Yeah, I've seen the theory. I've seen the question of birth dearth. I see my girl Jane Elliott. That's her name, that white lady. She was talking about that theory. I'm not a very big conspiracy theory man myself. So I will leave y'all to that in the comments. Y'all can have your conversations about the white birth rate. Although hey, look, I don't believe in the conspiracy theories, but the stats don't lie. Okay, the white babies is not being born, and white people are losing people. But at the same time, maybe we need less people on the planet. Okay, you ever think about that? Maybe they was just fucking too much earlier. The planet is dying. We need more people.
It's not dying because we have too many people. It's dying because we're not using our resources properly.
Well, we ain't got the resources proper, right? So maybe we should just stop fucking. Jesus.
Yash said good morning.
Hey, Yash, my man.
We also got some other good mornings.
Who we got? Did I tell the people say good morning to the lady in the house?
No, it's okay.
Oh no! Y'all better say good morning to the lady in the house. Not I forgot. Good morning, sweetheart. Oh no!
Geronimo said good morning.
Got to give me my hands.
Right. Drew. Got Danny. Women Right 2.
Hey.
Creative Uprising.
What's up? Good morning, y'all.
Blake's Eyes.
Hey, Blake.
No, IG Lock.
Yeah, he was one of the students. He was in Crankage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Jada, hey.
Jada! What's up?
There's only one Freddie B.
Hey. Hello to you and only you, Freddie B.
Mitch from the laboratory.
Mitch, my man, I gotta come through.
Geronimo says no man has ever laid on the table. That's it. That's the tweet.
No man's ever laid on this table. Now, Geronimo, now there is an asterisk in there, right? Because there are not only women, we are past the days where only women have babies. Yeah. There are men who have babies now.
Yeah.
So the statement is no man has ever laid on this table, but we put an asterisk by the man. No man has stayed on the table. No dick haver. Well, yeah, you can't have a dick and have a baby, right? You can't have had a dick and have a baby.
I don't know.
Right? Because we don't have, biologically, the male body does not have a uterus.
Yeah, right.
So where you gonna put it? Even if you swapped out your genitalia, where you gonna put the baby? Where you gonna put it? Can you get a uterus?
I was thinking that because I don't know. A hysterectomy takes out your uterus, right?
Right, but can you put it in somebody? Can you put it in a genetically male body?
I have no idea.
I don't think we got there yet.
Shit, I don't know. Troy. Good morning.
Troy, what up, boy?
He says the funny thing about abortion politically, it has nothing to do with children. It's about population control and rigging elections. Abortion benefits white people by boosting their population while simultaneously putting communities of color deeper into poverty. But
these white babies ain't gonna do nothing but marry black men and black women. We ain't gonna have but brown babies anyway. I don't know, but I don't know, man. But y'all say that, and at the same time, when Trump was in office, everybody kept talking about like the undercurrent of the political undercurrent was like, yeah, he named like 200 federal judges. They setting themselves up for the long run. And my black ass was like, he ain't gonna be here for 4 years. Maybe in season 4, we need to look at the theories of whiteness. We need to look at the strategies of whiteness. Damn, we did replacement theory. Damn, now they got birthing theory. Birth dearth is a white theory, ain't it? All right, keep going with the comments. And do you have any comments about Roe v. Wade before we break off to the mystery?
Well, we got some more comments.
Okay.
No IG Lock says if abortion was about population control, they wouldn't have taken away the right. That's a good point. Drew said these kids born into poverty most likely will end up in prison and be free labor. Then if they can
damn, that's true.
Then if they can criminalize abortion like some are trying, can arrest women who are the primary demographic to vote blue and take their right to vote away.
I hadn't thought about that. That's nefarious as fuck. Yeah. Aren't they charging misdemeanors for women who have miscarriages in Texas?
What?
I can't remember. I thought I saw a case where a young lady had a miscarriage and was facing jail time.
How?
I don't know. See, these preborn babies about to get y'all fucked up. See, I don't even like infants. I don't even like infants. Shit, I'm to the point where if I made you, I could take you out. Ain't that how it work? Shit, I don't give a fuck how old you could be 40. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit.
I am Marley. Good morning.
Marley Mar, what's up?
Drew says Jane Elliott did a breakdown on how white supremacists use banning abortion to help the white community.
Yeah, that's the Jane Elliott clip. We could put that. I'll put that in the stories a little bit later today so we can have some resources.
No, IG Love said never thought about that. Wow, talking about what Drew said. Most people getting abortions would be black females that wouldn't be able to afford to take care of the baby.
Who said that?
No, IG Lock.
Yeah.
District Book said morning to the lady at the house.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Chris Carter said he want to be the mayor.
The mayor?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he said. He said he want to be the mayor.
Jeez.
That's a district bloke.
Oh.
He said he want to be the mayor. You know what, Chris Carter? I support that message.
Yeah,
I support that message. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you'd have to disconnect your ties from me to do so, like President Obama did with his preacher. You remember Jeffrey Wright? You don't remember that? You don't remember Obama was running for president and his preacher is that nigga be talking like I be talking. Yeah, he was like, man, the white man got y'all fucked up, all types of shit. So when he was running for president, they was running the clips of the preacher like, look, Obama listening to him. So I understand if you got to do what you got to do. I get it. I get it. And I think it wasn't Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright or somebody else.
Yeah.
I can't remember that man's name. Geronimo, what was Obama's preacher's name? Somebody go put it in the comments. But yeah, I understand. If you need to unfollow and follow from your burner, I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody.
Got some more good mornings. Yash said, for some reason, I want to say be careful with a laughing face.
Right now? Man. Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest? And I know this is probably terrible to say to my lady of the house, but like, it's always been a dream of mine to be killed for a theory. It's always been a dream of mine. It's always been a dream of mine. So just for, what if the FBI just came and knocked our door down right now? How cool would that be?
Why is that cool?
Now, how many people on here?
11.
So only 10 people would know it happened. But we'd be infamous. Yeah, you see, they got BeMo out the air. You see, BeMo got off the air. All the old clips will go viral. Now, you and I would probably be in Guantanamo. But the content would be popping. You don't want to go to Guantanamo? It's in Cuba. You said I could take you places. You know what?
I could take you places, not prison.
Let me take you to federal prison, girl. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
Oh, Marissa said, good morning. Hey.
Is his mom Marissa?
Marissa Bundy?
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Chris Cummings said they've been playing the long game since the 70s. Their ground game is ruthless. Geronimo said Margaret Sanger is in her grave wondering how white people messed up her diabolical scheme to kill black babies. Wait! They're not dead! She said Texas doesn't criminalize miscarriages, ... yet.
Man, somebody is. It might be Arizona then.
Oh, Chris Carter said governor.
Governor.
By the time I run, I hope we are state.
Bet. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Said,
if that's the case, if you're going to be governor of the city of D.C., if you're going to be governor, can we make a deal? Can I lobby now? I'd like to make my own city. BeMo City. Can we have BeMo City, Washington, D.C., United States of America? No? The city of BeMo? The city of BeMo. What?
All right.
Imagine if Dr. Dre could rename Compton. What would he name it to?
You probably wouldn't name
Drayton.
Nope.
Yes, he would. Drayton. All right, we're gonna pause on the comments for a second. We're gonna roll this blunt by good people at Gifted Curators. We'll do a Ganglier review of sorts of peanut butter breath when we come right back. But in the meantime, in between time for halftime, as you can see, I was educated by Lauryn Hill. So today we are going to be playing an example of a genius performance from Lauryn Hill as I'm trying to shift the mindset of what you think a Lauryn Hill performance is. Let's play that Mystery of Iniquity and we'll be right back with more. Awake and bake, will you be? Yeah. I'm thinking that the next season's theme song should be a house song.
All right.
Lauryn Hill, everybody.
It's a mystery of iniquity. Said it's a history of iniquity. Said it's the misery of iniquity. I hit it all falls down. I'm telling you all falls down. Little children, eat your bread. Little children, eat your bread. 'Cause it all falls down. I'm telling you all. To the truth in the courtroom of lies and judges, the jurors, and the witnesses, the spies, and the crooked lawyers, false indictments, publicized, the entertainment, the arraignments, the subpoenas, high profile gladiators and bloodthirsty arenas, into the dragon, black robe, crooked balance, souls bought and sold and paroled for 30 talents, and the souls bought and sold and paroled for 30 talents, and the book reporter catch the circus in the paper, violent in a system not acknowledged by the maker, swearing by the Bible, blatantly blasphemous, publicly perpetrating that in God we trust, and now we cross-examined by master manipulated, the faster intimidated, receiving the judge's favor, deceiving savers, doing injury to their neighbors, for status, gratis, apparatus, and legal waivers. Now, see the bailiff representing security, holding the word of God, solicited perjury, prosecution, political prostitution, the more money you pay in the further away solution, and the legal actors, Babylon's benefactors, and they masquerading as an agency for the client, hypocritical giants, morally non-compliant, orally armed, to do bodily harm, recruited, polluted, and suited judicial charm, and the defense isn't making any sense, faking the confidence of escaping the consequence, I said faking the confidence of escaping the consequence. Now, the defendant is dependent on the system, totally void of judgment, purposely made to twist them, emotional victim, blackmailed by the henchmen, framed by intentions and vengeance with body lynchment, into the false witness, slandering the accused, planting the seed, openly showing he's being used to discredit, edit, headed for the alleged, spearing the individual, fearing the unsuspected, the expert witness to paid authority, made a priority to deceive the majority of this interested peers, dodging duty for years, hating the process, waiting to return to their careers, too. We expect a system made for the elect, to properly serve and protect, materially corrupt, spiritually amok, oblivious to the cause, prosperously made, blind leading the blind, guilty never defined, filthy and smarter generation, pure in its own mind. Filthy and smarter generation, pure in its own mind. It's the mystery of iniquity, as it's the history of iniquity, that is the misery of iniquity. Hey, hit it all goes down. I'm telling you all, it all goes down. Yo, woo. Children, eat your bread, little children, eat your bread, 'cause it all falls down. I'm telling you all, it all falls down. Yo.
But one day we're gonna get it to the point where like it's actually like in the background of where I'm speaking right now, and you can like hear it slowly go down.
Oh, so like the audio from you speaking, you can't have,
Yeah, nah,
in the background?
Season 4. I don't know how to do that. I know you can. I just don't know how to do that. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Who Wake and Bake with BeMo. Yeah. Just as a reminder, as we are at the halfway break, today is our last Thursday. We're going to take a 6 to 8 week season break. Ran out of time. We'll be doing our season finale from New Orleans on this Sunday, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 o'clock Central Time in New Orleans, doing a special live episode to close out the season. Super excited. Just want to say, as I am lighting up our last blunt from Gifted Curators, I-71 Shop, Adams Morgan, they've been sponsoring season 3 this whole time. And let me just say something. I gotta say something as I'm lighting this blunt. I have 2 marijuana sponsors, Street Lawyer Services and Gifted Curators. And a lighter that don't work. 1 second, y'all. Oh no! Said it's the mystery of iniquity. And it all. I have 2 marijuana sponsors. And one, I would just like to say how amazing that is.
Yeah.
When we started doing this show, we didn't know it would be a regular thing. That was in season 1. But by the time we got to the point where we wanted to have a consistent show, I'll be honest with you, the most expensive part of the show is making sure that we have weed every Tuesday and Thursday morning. We used to do the show Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So making sure that we had a blunt every Tuesday, Thursday. Essentially, that's like maybe like 2/8 a week. That's a quarter a week. Now, we be smoking. So we smoke a lot. I'm not gonna tell you how much we smoke because y'all be like, but we smoke. It is so amazing to have individuals who are of the same pothead persuasion, who I know potheads are usually looked at as like disorganized and aloof and like distant and not able to actually focus, and they ask really ridiculous questions. It is amazing to me that individuals like Street Lawyer Services and Gifted Curators took the organization, took the time, took the risk to support a voice like mine. Mm-hmm. Neither one of these brands is black owned, and I done reached out to black owned companies. They ain't reached back yet. I understand why. Because for blackness, we understand bigness. Mm-hmm. So as soon as they click my IG and say, oh, Wake and Bake with BeMo only got 300 followers, BeMo himself only got 1,900 followers, he can't be much. Let me tell you something. In season 3, which has only been 16 weeks, we didn't make $8,000 from the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Including the Wake and Bake Fest?
Yeah.
The sponsorship money? The products that they give us? We made $8,000 this season.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. How many people on here right now?
9, 10.
So when me and Yaj met at the garden the other day, and he was like, oh man, we got to prove that we can bring people in. I was like, no, we don't. No, we don't. We making impacts right now. Mm-hmm. We making waves right now. And the thing that's so cool about Gifted Curators is that's a white-owned company. They black operated. They got black people and people of color there. That's a white-owned company. And I send them clips, and they repost my clips. I sent them a clip that called people American if they didn't know what blackness was. And they posted that motherfucker.
I feel like, I don't know.
Say it. Go ahead. Say it. We on the sponsorship is done. Whatever happened.
Oh, no, it's not about them.
What happened?
I'm talking about blackness.
Go ahead. Talk about it.
I just feel like, and this also has to do with one of your other positions. Mm-hmm. It seems like sometimes black people often can't recognize, the talent or what's right in front of them. That it often takes another
race.
Right.
Here's the thing, and we've talked about this before, right? We talked about how the only pathway to liberation that seems open right now is for you to be famous, or for you to be an influencer, or for you to be well recognized. So if every nigga is trying to be well recognized in order to reach liberation, because they feel like that's their own pathway towards liberation, every nigga's trying to be big. And when you're trying to be big, you don't see the bigger nigga next to you. Right. You see yourself trying to be, or you trying to create content. And the internet has created such an awkward spectrum of quality. I see great quality videos that don't talk about nothing. Mm-hmm. And then I see low quality videos that talk about a lot. And both of them can be popular. Mm-hmm. And somehow we in the middle. Somehow we are both quality and unpopular. But I just want to take a second to just thank Gifted Curators. Like specifically, I wanted to thank Gifted Curators for being organized, for having their money on time, for delivering their products, for centering art, for centering local acts. I am not the only DMV-based act that they support. I look around and I see the ecosystem that is around them. I see them at different barbecues and different parties. And I'm not talking about 10K, 20K, 50K people. I'm talking about people in my bracket or even lower.
And they haven't been around long either.
Have not been around long. It is a two-parent company. So there is Legacy DC, which is one end I think is black owned, and then their partners are Gifted Curators, which is not black owned. Right. And look at the things that we've been able to do. I want to thank you, Gifted Curators. You always come in clutch, and as such, they actually provided my favorite strain for our top 3 strains for our finale this morning. It's that jar, but it's just, you know what I'm saying. This morning we are smoking on one of my favorites. I don't know if people can see it. Peanut butter breath. Woo! Wait, can the people see if I hit this joint right here? Peanut butter breath by Gifted Curators. One of my favorite joints. I'm not even gonna give it a score because it's already 420 out of 420. If you want to put a little something on the show, definitely go to BeMoAuthentic.com/Darent, DARENT. I don't know if you're going to now if I just told you we made $8,000 over the season. But that's okay. If you want to be part of that $8,000 part of that number, throw me a little something. We appreciate you. But right now, you know what it's time for, right? Do the people know? It's time for the Paul Robeson Negroes of the Week Award. This first young man, you know, I don't even know what to say about him. He actually surprises me sometimes because his branding is like clownish, but like what he's doing, it's like, when I'm watching Dead Meat or when I'm watching New Rock Stars and all of a sudden there is an ad for Raycon, it's like, what? When I'm listening to podcasts and I'm hearing Raycon on there, when I'm seeing influencers who I know are making money being sponsored by Raycon, when Versus, the opening version, is being sponsored by Raycon, I'm like, When I see him on College Hill on BET, I'm like, When I recognize that he was the first viral person on The Breakfast Club, I'm like, interesting. And you know what's great about this individual? Play the clip. You know what's great about this man?
You want to play it now?
Yeah, play it now. That was the whole clip?
Yeah.
You know what's great about Ray J?
What's up?
Ray J is personified two theories that happen on the show. It's actually the same theory. The original theory is black mid matters. Ray J is not talented. Let's be honest. One Wish was always too much song.
Always.
And it was before auto-tune. You can hear him struggling on the track.
Right.
Always too much song. Sexy Can I? Just okay.
Right.
Ray J is not talented. Can he act a little bit? Oh, you know what? I will give him his acting chops, because as a comedic actor, and Moesha, as a comedic actor, not bad. And when he be doing, I mean, I consider the reality TV he does to be acting, right? When he does reality TV, I don't know. That's the brand, though.
Right.
Ray J is proof that you don't need to be respected. I'm sorry. Ray J is proof that you don't need to be perfect to be respected. My man's got on Versus, sang terribly with his baby in his arm, and is probably the most trending man in blackness right now. Still. Beyonce song came out. Drake dropped the album. What we talking about? What's the number one meme going around the internet right now? Motherfucking Ray J singing One Wish.
Geronimo says, as I listen to your show wearing Raycon earbuds.
When it goes, here's what's gonna happen. When we turn 50, when I turn 56 and you turn 50, I might look at your old ass. When we turn 50, they gonna be talking about Soulja Boy and Ray J. I promise you.
Right.
They gonna be like, these nigga, the branding we didn't quite understand, just like we still don't understand why we was wearing big ass clothes in the early 2000s. We don't get it, but man, these niggas did something. These niggas manipulated the internet. They manipulated attention and markets in a way.
Man.
I want to play a game. Listen, what would Ray J be 100 years ago? Who would Ray J be 100 years ago?
In the 20s?
Yeah. Who would Ray J be 100 years ago? I have one person in mind right now. Booker T. Washington. No, I ain't never seen an interview with Booker T. Washington.
Yeah.
But what if Booker T. Washington act like Ray J?
Because I feel like in our minds we think that everybody from back then was like, yeah.
Henceforth thou, the Atlanta Compromise. No.
It's always been wild.
I feel like Booker T. Washington might be reincarnated, might be Ray J. You know what? That's how I choose to think about him now. Just like W.E.D. Du Bois just Webby Du Bois in my head, Booker T. Washington is now Ray J. Except he probably couldn't sing, just like Ray J. Paul Robeson, Negro of the Week. You know who the other Paul Robeson, Negro of the Week is? Play the video.
Yeah, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is World famous, one of the greatest. Living legend, did I mention my resume is amazing. The game need a breath of fresh air and I'm breathtaking. Went diamond, guess I'm still a gold mine shining. This black excellence at its finest. Don't call me Brandy no more, call me your highness. Built tougher than my brother Ray J glasses. This is passion, he woke up a beast, now it's madness. Singer slash rapper, rapper slash actress, are reaching for the crown. You might get a handful of thorns, or maybe you just wanna be damned. Yeah.
Throw up the sex and and I can put you in.
That's right, up in the sky.
I can put you
First class, yeah,
up in the throw up the sex and
we got this.
What happened now?
No, yeah, I said Jack.
No, Jack Harlow is not the Paul Robeson Negro of the Week. It's Brandy. Y'all stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. What's funny is when we were going to do a Paul Robeson of the Week maybe like 7 weeks ago, it was just going to be Monica just cuz. Mm-hmm. Now, I know the people know that for me, it's Monica all day. Okay?
It's okay.
Oh, it's okay. We have division in the house again.
I love Monica, but you can...
It's different reasons.
Right, of course.
Different reasons.
Of course.
And as I put on the Black Citizenships test, in the long answer version, Brandy or Monica, you got to tell me your reasons.
Right.
And there's some very that's some black ass reasons, but some very intricate, nuanced reasons why Monica over Brandy. But in this moment, second place ain't bad. Top 2 greatest female performers in R&B all time ain't bad. Ain't bad. I'm not getting a debate with y'all with Brandy over Monica right now. All I'm saying is the Paul Robeson Negro of the Week is the Norwoods, not because they dangerous, okay? Not because they dangerous. They not saying nothing radical, but they will be respected. I don't know if you've noticed. The Norwoods will be respected. When Brandy heard that Jack Harlow didn't know who that was, that's a diss track.
Right.
Jack Harlow brought her on stage to come to the BET Tours. That was a smart thing, because if not, he was going to drown on that stage. Mm-hmm. Loudest response to the night was Brandy coming out to Jack Harlow's song.
Right.
A song sampling, was that Fergie? Or
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fergie? Mm-hmm. And this black woman destroyed whiteness in one song.
Right.
Nasty. They will be respected. Same thing with Ray J. Ray J got on that stage and sang his song. And then the rest of RSVP sang their song. Have you heard RSVP? Have you heard that Ray J, Sammy, Bobby V, and Pleasure P have formed a group called RSVP? Y'all like it or do you love it? But you will respect these people. You respect, and Ray J put money on the verses. Mm-hmm. The Paul Robeson Negroes of the Weeks are the Norwoods, because they demonstrate 2 things. One, black talent will always wash away anything that whiteness believes is greatness. Always. They will bury me in the ground. I'll have that tattooed on my chest. Secondly, you don't need to be perfect to be respected.
Right.
And black mid matters. We appreciate you, Ray J. We appreciate you, Brandy. Do we have any comments?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not arguing with these niggas about Brandy over Monica, though.
I just love the way that they support each other. Like,
who?
Ray J's whole set.
Oh, yeah.
Brandy was there with her camera.
This nigga trash. She talking about some.
Right. And then she got it together.
What'd she say? Do you remember the comment?
Oh, I wish I screenshotted it. But she said, since you keep deleting this comment, I'm going to post it again. Daddy told me how you didn't drink that special tea I made you, and you were talking all day when I told you needed to be on vocal rest. I told you to drink the tea at 4 a.m.
And Daddy told me you didn't do it. Not your father snitched.
Right. And she said when she gets off vocal rest, we're going to have a serious conversation.
I told you, Ray J, coming out here embarrassing us.
Right. Y'all said this award got reprogressive.
What you say? Reprogressive?
With laughing faces. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Y'all said it's Monica. Jada said to Brandy, the vocal Bible Norwood. Yeah, I said I agree, but love me some Monica.
I'm not going back and forth with y'all. Huh? Say it again.
The Norwood siblings, they got it every time.
Every time. So we appreciate them. We appreciate them being our Paul Robeson Negro of the Week. What we're gonna do now, though, for the you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask the lady of the house a burning question. God rose, do. Brought to you by me. Sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Mm-hmm. If you could you play maybe some of your favorite cultural sources of season 3? What's the first one?
Let's see, the first one right here.
You got to introduce it.
Okay, so this has to do with the RICO charges.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What?
Is this academics? If you can recall, Young Thug and Lil Durk.
No, Gunna.
And Gunna, not Lil Gunna, just Gunna. Right?
Mm-hmm. Whoa, sweetheart.
Young Thug and Gunna were arrested on the RICO charges for the connection to YSL. One of the funniest things we heard this season was academics talking about how the lyrics will be used on trial. Let's give it a run.
Defendant Antonia Sledge, associate of YSL, did pose for a photo released on social media with the letter OTS, aka Only the Slime, and the caption OGs with the green snake emoji and a green heart emoji. So pretty much dudes are getting linked to the conspiracy for using green heart emojis and green snake emojis. Why? They're painting it that these guys have been repping a gang on social media in music with hand signs, tattoos, lingo, how they hang out. These guys are in a gang, okay? Now, next thing, defendant Jeffrey Williams, a.k.a. Young Thug, an associate of YSL, appeared in a song on social media titled Really Be Slime, with lyrics stating, my nigga, really, they slime and we committing them crimes. Holy, damn, could this guy be more direct? We're slimes and we commit all the crimes. What the fuck? Hop out and shoot, roll one up for the gang. Oh my God. See, this is why they're using the lyrics. You're basically saying it. We YSL, we're doing all the crimes. Roll one up for the gang. Y'all want to be slime? Come on, man. Go catch a body. What the hell? Me and little bro, we used to steal from the stove. We had to stick it and go. Oh my God. These lyrics, again, is not why Young Thug is charged, but is going to paint the picture that he's one of the top guys in YSL. Another one. Defendant Jeffrey Williams, an associate of YSL, appeared in a song released called Slatty, with lyrics stating, I killed this man in front of his mama. Like fuck little bro, sister and his cousin. I shoot out. Kill him, not leaving a trace at the...
This nigga academics, man. Slatty. Me and little bro, we used to steal from the stove. What else you got?
How do I see? I lost it. You got one?
I don't know. I just say pick a random one. See what happens. Or maybe a former Paul Robeson Negro of the Week.
Oh, I do enjoy this one.
Go ahead.
When this happened? This teacher was getting mad. too. Somebody really switched up on them.
You say, remember we were talking about. Sing it to me. Why?
How do they know this?
Go like this. 2, 1, 2, 3.
For those of you who couldn't see on Instagram, we played that middle school party. All right, the middle school party is lit. All right, it is lit. I don't know, cause we they parents.
Right.
I'm 33, talking about how do these middle schoolers know it? Like I ain't know some 20-year-olds with babies. Good lie, that's how they know. Cause it's my shit still, so it's they shit still.
Right.
That always reminds me, like some things will be lost though. Like I always say that. At one point, the highest selling music stars of the 80s were Paula Abdul and Lionel Richie. Right? Like, and I feel like that fact is going to get lost in time. Lionel Richie is trying to do his thing on American Idol, but I don't know if niggas is going to remember him as a Commodore. You know what I mean? Or like certain things like Felix the Cat are going to get lost in between generations because, you know, maybe more nuanced things won't have the same popularity through time.
Even the Prince versus Michael Jackson thing.
Yeah. Yeah, niggas is not gonna know Prince.
Right.
They'll know Prince, but they won't know Prince. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Let's give him one more, and then let's give him up out of here. You know who I want to see? I want to see Jason. I want to see Jason. I think he always at the bottom. We're going to end this final Thursday of Wake and Bake with BeMo. Remember, we are having a season finale on Sunday. This coming Sunday, 9 o'clock your time, will be coming live from New Orleans. Super excited about it. We want to thank y'all for joining us on season 3. Of course, we're going to end with the Best of Me video, right? So I'm not closing out the show, but I just want to, remind you while you're still here that last Thursday, don't come looking for us on Tuesday. All right? The last season finale is on Sunday, and we'll be back 6 to 8 weeks. Of course, we'll keep dropping clips. I haven't been dropping clips in the last 2 weeks on purpose so that we could have more ammo for our time off in these next 6 weeks. So we'll be dropping clips and some reels and some touches on the show. We just, end of the season, let's hit it.
You said it's at 9 o'clock Eastern?
9 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. Because we won't be in time zones. Yeah.
Hold on, pause it. Yo, B2K, y'all ready to dance? Come on. Oh, no, the fuck he did it! No, the fuck he did it! What the fuck? Somebody said, is that Duke Deuce? Oh! Okay, hold up. Hold the fuck up, Backstreet Boy. What in the 2010 is going the fuck on right now? You should put B2K on.
That's B2K for ya.
Who?
Thank you, Jason. My man, Jason, excellent dancer, represented himself well. Very good job. Very good job. All right, y'all. We have come to the end of the episode. As always, you can catch the instant replay on Twitter and YouTube. We'll have the shows up on Apple Podcasts and Spotify up in a couple of days. We want to thank y'all for watching live. If you're still here, like, subscribe, hit that like heart button on Instagram. I need you spam it. People here? People still here? Hit it. And also, don't go nowhere because we're finna end the episode with Alt and Delete 2's Yaj and Dills. Dill and Yaj? Yaj and Dill? Delush, Yajils, one of the best songs from, how many songs on the lead to? 6?
I think 6.
Yeah, so it's top 6 songs on,
Really
yeah, it's like all of them number ones though. All of them's number one. Don't play like that. I kiss you on the mouth. We're gonna end you with the best of me. Thank y'all for watching another season. This is not the end of the season, but thank y'all for watching this episode of Wake and Bake with BeMo. We'll see y'all live on Sunday for the season finale. Wake and Bake with Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. ish. Spark you a buck, let's get high in this bitch. Wake and Bake with BeMo. Yeah. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Stop. This sounds terrible. We have our biggest show in 3 days, and you still don't have it down.
Paige, come on. I mean, I took like 3 weeks to learn this tambourine, and honestly, you're the one who's always late to band practice.
I think we're all just hungry. Like, just be cool, man.
I might have been a little flat.
Mercury's in retrograde, and I need to protect my peace. I'm out of here.
Wait, what? What does that even mean?
Wait.
Hey, one of y'all musty. What's that smell? I know you better open this garage door. God dang.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I won't dismiss, won't take the blame this time for your bad vibrations, for your low frequency.
Instead of saying something I regret. But take my energy. Won't get the best of me. But take my energy. Won't get the best of me. Forget what I said, 'cause I forgot what I meant. I'm over my head. Think I forgot where I live. Forget what I said. I forgot what I said. Forgot what I meant. I forgot where I live. Over my head. I forgot where I live. Something's in retrograde right now, so transmission is fuzzy. Nonetheless, much love, but don't forget, protect your energy.